Hi, this is King Bucho. Welcome to BDA Boxing, the boxing debate arena. In this video, I'm just gonna give you some of my thoughts on the Ruiz-Joshua fight, but most importantly on the overall heavyweight division. This is of course based on some of the comments that I've been reading on the internet. For some reason, some people are getting angry at the fact that I mentioned, and some other people also have mentioned, the possibility of Andy Ruiz becoming more popular than Deontay Wilder. Some people go like, no, that's not true, that's impossible. Well, you know, guys, you know that Mexicans sell. That is known. I mean, that is why Golovkin kept saying, you know, Mexican style, Mexican style. That's why Mayweather fought on Cinco de Mayo and September 15th. He didn't fight on July 4th of July or Martin Luther King Day. We know that Mexicans sell. That is proven. Andy Ruiz is the first Mexican or Mexican-American, whatever you want to call it, Mexican fighter of Mexican descent that is the heavyweight champion of the world. Can sell. Now, let's see if he defeats Joshua, but right now, everybody's talking about this guy. Also because he's fat and nobody expected him to win, right? But everybody's talking about him. The Mexicans in Mexico, they're fucking talking about it. They're gonna replay the fight now on TV Azteca, which is like network television. I think they replayed it on Wednesday or something like that. I mean, it's a big deal over there. All right, so if it's a big deal in Mexico, trust me, all the Mexican Americans are going fucking wild, and they are gonna be ready to watch Ruiz's next fight. Ruiz could potentially become more popular than Deontay Wilder, and Ruiz, you know, he has a win against a heavyweight champion, so it makes the story even better. You know, the underdog defeated the champion. Now he's the champion. Deontay Wilder, there's really no story behind. All that Wilder has right now in his story, basically, is that he's been knocking out most of his opponents. But nobody knows who these opponents are. And also part of Deontay Wilder's story is that, okay, then he fought Tyson Fury, but he lost that fight. In the eyes of many, he lost that fight. You know, okay, let's say it was a draw, like they say. Okay, a draw, is that impressive? I mean, I'm not saying Fury's a bomb. We know he's a good fighter, but the story of Deontay Wilder is incomplete, basically. It's not a story somebody's gonna get behind. He's not a champion. I don't care about the belts. He's a WBC champion. Or he won it off Steve Earn, who Steve Earn defeated Chris Arreola because the belt was vacant. So again, in Deontay Wilder's story, there's that part missing where he defeated a champion to become the champion. He couldn't even beat Tyson Fury. That would have given legitimacy to his story. Now I'm talking like Max Kellerman, the story of the fight, the story, but it's true. There is a story behind the boxer. And so Andy Ruiz has that story. He has the background. He's Mexican. You know, the Rocky story is there. David against Goliath. He has everything that is needed to become a superstar. Transcend the sport. People are talking about it. A fat chubby guy defeats a giant. Listen, the ingredients are there for Ruiz to become a superstar. Deontay Wilder is missing some of these ingredients. Were people talking about Deontay Wilder after he defeated Dominic Breazeale? Were they, like, people outside the sport, were they talking about Deontay Wilder? Oh, he knocked out Dominic Breazeale in one round. No. Maybe they were talking about Wilder because he mentioned that he wanted to kill somebody in the ring. But that's not the same as the story of Andy Ruiz. People outside the sport of boxing were talking about Andy Ruiz because of what he achieved. So don't get angry at me for thinking something that is highly likely, that makes sense, that Andy Ruiz could become more popular than Deontay Wilder. If you liked this stupid rant, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out both of our channels, BDA Boxing and BDA Boxing Live. We have live shows every week, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. Take care, guys.